Hey, this isn't Mike. Oh, yeah, right. It's Eco. So, as of today, it's the 3rd of September. We are about a week away from the 0.9 update for Eco. The game is still as beautiful as ever. I don't think my settings always fuzz things out like that, or maybe just didn't resolve them at all. I have a video card that can actually play the game properly now. Sort of. So it's a little warm. They've added so many things to this game since 8.33, I think. Was where we left off? Hello, excuse, sir. Pardon, I'm trying to talk here. They've added, so many things. For one, there's food everywhere in jungles. Like, there's so much food. I've been playing for like an afternoon and a bit. And there's just, like, you can wander across the world doing your usual bit of being an absolute locust. And there's food just everywhere. Right? So the place looks so much more alive. Or it would over there if I hadn't cut down all the trees. They've added a whole bunch of new animals. Some of which... Come on, do it. You know you want to. Be that way. They've added predatory animals, I guess would be the word for it. Wolves, coyotes, cougars, sharks, and crocodiles, or croc-gators, whatever they are. They'll actually hunt down, like, each biome now has its own thing. There was a shark in here once upon a time, but I shot it. Just because it couldn't fight back. Yeah, the game is just as wonderfully colorful as ever. Alright, well, since I'm here. You have the ability to go out and be an absolute locust and take everything you find. It's like, well, I've got to wait forever for a bunch of stuff to finish. I'm just going to go and pick the world clean, and in the time you've done that and come back, stuff started to grow again. I don't think it's how they intended us to play it, but remember, we did play Minecraft. You take everything that's not nailed down, because you never know when you'll need it. The terrain gen is as spectacular as ever. There's now crushed versions of all kinds of things. It's not exactly a new game, but it's close. Part of the issue... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. So all the things they've added. Naturally generated crushed ore, like gravel. So, I haven't got that far in this version yet, but you would build a machine powered by a windmill that would turn iron ore into crushed iron ore, and then you build a rocker box to turn crushed iron ore into ore concentrate, and this makes extra junk every step along the way. It's supposed to make the things difficult. We're just going to work in a desert. That's all that's going to different change. So many new things. The level of complexity added, however. So, when you want to learn something, it got a lot harder. And I mean so right now, I would like to take Smelting. Normally in this game, Smelting would be, some mortared stone, iron ore, and cloth. Was the old smelting skill recipe. Now, it's 5 of any basic research book. So if I wanted to make that, the sample geology research is 30 stone a minute and 50 calories. By the way, that's been added. And then advance this, which requires basic that. And advance this, which requires basic that. And then basic that. And yeah. I get that they wanted the game to take a little longer and be a bit more challenging, but it's like, dude, you got Greg Tech in my peaceful materials processing and building sim. What's going on? It's going to make it a lot harder. The labor has been added, so if I want to make... let's make something worthwhile. Yeah, it used to be you just needed recipe and time and fuel. So if I want to cook, let's cook something worthwhile here since I'm here. Fern campfire salad. So the food hasn't really changed. It's still, you have 4 basic food groups. So if I want to make this stew, right? Got corn, got tomatoes, got tallow. So I want to make one of these. There's resources, and now I have to add work, which was just some labor. This doesn't sound like much, does it? But let's say I want to make a whole bunch of something. Let's say I want to make a bunch of mortared stone. Right? So we have 159 stone. So let's say we wanted to make 99 stone. Requires that much labor. A whole lot. That says 30 calories. Kinda lies. Kinda lies a lot. Queuing up jobs are going to take 20 minutes, and you watch your food bar, you go to food circle, just down to a tiny little dot. That's going to make the automating, like all the stuff you have to do, it's going to make that a bit more challenging. As in, it's like maybe there's a reason they added all this new food to the game. Yeah. But the new release should come out in about a week. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be much more of a challenge than it was before. They've added... the best part about this game is every time I've played it, they've updated it, and it plays like something completely different. So I've played this game. I will be going into my 4th playthrough, and it's like the 4th whole new game. And I can't wait. See you in a week or so.